In this video, you will use the software-defined WAN or SD-WAN feature to configure a redundant internet connection, allowing seamless traffic management without the need to manage hardware-based switches or WAN controllers. This example implements weighted load balancing, with 75% of internet traffic being handled by one ISP connected to WAN 1, while the remaining 25% is handled by the ISP connected to WAN 2. An additional advantage with this configuration is if one ISP fails to connect, all traffic will divert to the other WAN interface, providing successful interface failover. This will be demonstrated at the end of the configuration. Connect WAN 1 and WAN 2 interfaces to the two ISPs. Make sure to connect the ISP you wish to use for most traffic to WAN 1, while the other connects to WAN 2. Go to Policy and Objects, IPv4 Policy, and delete all security policies that reference either WAN 1 or WAN 2, including the default Internet Access Policy. An alternative is to redirect these policies to unused ports to avoid having to recreate them, so long as you redirect these policies back to the SD-WAN interface once created. Go to Network, SD-WAN, and set Interface Status to Enable. Under SD-WAN, select Create New, and add the two WAN interfaces. In this example, the ISP connected to WAN 1 is a 40 megabit link, while the ISP connected to WAN 2 is a 10 megabit link. Under Load Balancing Algorithm, select Volume, and prioritize the WAN 1 interface to serve more traffic than WAN 2, balancing the weight proportionately. The bandwidth and volume graphs shown under SD-WAN usage help visualize the effectiveness of the algorithm selected. You can optionally configure link status check settings to ensure the health of the virtual WAN link. Go to Network, SD-WAN status check, and enter the values shown here. For this example, ping is used to verify the connection with the Google server. You can use any stable server that responds to ICMP requests, including the ISP's gateway. It is highly recommended to have as few hops as possible. Next, go to Policy and Objects, IPv4 Policy, and create a new policy. Set incoming interface to the internal network interface, and set outgoing interface to the SD-WAN interface. Enable NAT, and apply security profiles as required. Under Logging options, enable Log Allowed Traffic. Select all sessions, and select OK. This will allow you to verify the results later. At this point, make sure all previously redirected or deleted policies are recovered and point them to the SD-WAN interface. Browse the internet using a computer on the internal network. Then go to Network, SD-WAN. Under SD-WAN usage, you will see the total bandwidth and volume of traffic crossing the interfaces in real time. To verify that status check is working properly, go to Network, SD-WAN Status Check, where you can see if any packet loss, latency, or jitter is occurring. You can also go to Monitor, SD-WAN Monitor, to view the number of sessions for each interface. Now that the redundant connection is established, a failed internet connection must be simulated to test the redundant connection's ability to successfully fail over. To do so, simply disconnect the Ethernet cable connected to WAN 1. Now go to Monitor, SD-WAN Monitor, and verify that users still have internet access. Notice the upload and download bit rates of both WAN 1 and WAN 2. Go to Network, SD-WAN, and view the graphs under SD-WAN usage to see that all WAN 1 bandwidth and volume has diverted into WAN 2. You can also go to FortiView, Interfaces, to view more traffic information for each WAN interface. If you are using the WAN 1 gateway IP to connect to the admin dashboard, nothing should have changed from your perspective while conducting the failover. It will appear as though you are still connecting through WAN 1. More importantly, users on the internal network should have no knowledge of the WAN 1 failover. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, click here to subscribe. You can also find a written recipe of this video at cookbook.fortinet.com.